What's going on, y'all? Welcome to a very special Code Extra, day 3 of Culture Fest. You got your man DJ Mr. Bird, Victor Vader, and our very special guest, my man Black Sabbath. What's happening?
What's up with you, man? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling?
Yo, last night you killed it.
Thank you.
At the comedy special, man. But tell the people about yourself. Like, how did you get into comedy?
Comedy was kind of just somebody just put me on the stage. You know what I mean? I was always kind of funny. I was always the guy in the cafeteria acting stupid, calling people names. So it got to a point where, somebody said, you should try out this, And then I tried it. And in a short amount of time, it went crazy. So now I'm here, killing Cornerstone.
Yeah, and you definitely did it. You definitely did a good job. Tyler Hitner, I was not expecting.
Oh my God!
I was not expecting what
I came out of nowhere, left field. I let him know because I watched a couple clips before, and I wasn't affiliated with him before we started working together because Lad had initially put him on the show. Shout out to Bad Lad, he killed last night as well. And we was just, talking about it. I didn't know what I was gonna expect, but I knew that kid was a killer after I seen his first video. I'm like, yeah, you guys got something for you right now. He did a great job, man. Did a great job.
Yeah. So what are some of your favorite things about doing comedy?
Man, comedy is a storytelling. That's all it is. I'm just up there telling stories. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a teacher, as a mentor of the youth. Anyway, I do that a lot.
Right.
So being funny is a way to escape the seriousness of some situations. Sometimes talking to somebody and adding a little bit of humor in it, it's easily for them to have that conversation, especially with youth. So comedy really is just it's just talking to a lot of people, and you got to have a little moxie on you. That's all. You got to be not scared of a stage and some lights, and not scared to sweat. Apparently, I'm not, because I'm sweating right now. You can see it's hot in here. But yeah, man, comedy is fun. I love comedy because you get to tell the truth, and everybody has to listen because there's only one mic.
That's a good way to put it. And I noticed that you welcome the hecklers.
Oh, I dare you to try to message me. First of all, I'm 6'5", so you can heckle from your seat. Don't heckle nowhere near me, okay? Because that's you get you in trouble. That's a trouble stop. But back in the day, I wasn't big. I was a small, skinny black kid, and I was a little brother of everybody. I have a big brother. He had a whole bunch of homeboys that were older than me, so that's all they did was crack on me. That's all they did was crack me. And instead of me going on a table, crack somewhere, I developed this tough, rough skin. All right, this is what we gonna do. And at a young age, I was zesty. I was pow, 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 hitting them off. And my brother used to be crying. He used to be like, yo, my little brother will roast you. And I was young, cracking on grown men. So it just developed over time. I never knew I was gonna be a comedian, but I knew I had a gift to not be fucked with. That's what I knew I had. I had that gift, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and a lot of people know, watch your mouth around me.
Yeah, so who are some of your influences?
Oh, man, I don't know if you guys are going to know these guys, man. I'm going back. I'm going to go back on you, man. One of my favorite comedians, his name is Red Fox. Red Fox is probably, I want to say, the godfather of my book. You know what I mean? How I write my jokes, how I push it. You know what I mean? If you look at a lot of stuff that I do, I act like I'm old and aggravated, because that was Red. Red was old and aggravated, and life is old and aggravating.
Yeah.
So it's easily to incorporate that style, that sense, and the things that I do on stage. Eddie Murphy's probably the funniest human I've seen on stage. I don't think he's the king, but I think he's one of the funniest humans I've seen on stage ever in my life.
Right.
There's no bigger comedy thing than Delirious and all of those ones that he did. There's no beating that. It's like it's unbeatable. Then you got Richard Pryor.
Of course.
Because Richard is just Richard, and Richard don't give a shit, and that's where that comes from. Everybody knows that about me as well. Like, you think I'm gonna filter myself? You lost your mind. I talk to people like I'm a cocaine addict. You understand me? And that's exactly how Richard talked to people. He did not care, and I don't care. So the relentlessness and the fearlessness that Richard brought, I have. And then I'm an educator like Dave. So Dave Chappelle is the living legend. He talks that shit, he lets you know exactly what it is. I'll say something to you and it'll make you think. It might be funny as hell, but it still makes you think. I have a joke that I say, anytime I get in trouble, I put on my white guy voice. Flabbergasted, officer, was I speeding? Oh my God. All the white people laugh exactly like you guys just did. And then I go, hey, do you got a black guy voice by any chance? And they stop laughing just like you guys just did. And then it makes you think like, damn. Everybody has a white guy voice. Spanish people, old people, young people, new people, old people, everybody. But nobody got a black guy. What the fuck you gonna get with a black guy voice? Huh? Some bad credit? You gonna get on child support with your black guy voice. This is about all you're gonna get. And it's funny, but it's real. And Nas comes from Dave, you know. So the essence of everybody is where I take who I am. You know what I mean? I spend whatever daily things I go through. I got 3 kids. Shout out to my babies. You know what I'm saying? I got a beautiful girlfriend. Shout out to her crazy ass. You know, my Jackie's nuts. She provides all the comedy I need in my life. You understand me? All the comedy. So my life is compact with a story that I can tell, and I know other people can relate to because I'm not the only person dealing with life with 3 kids.
Right, and I see you're also an artist. You have some of your artwork on display outside your office here.
Right.
So when did you get into art?
So I've been an artist my whole life. As like, you know, whether we telling a story or whether we painting a picture, whether we doing something with clay, making clothes, furniture, I'm an artist in the essence of who I am. You know, I'm a Gemini. So at a young age, I just, you know, always found things like other people want to wear things or want to see things or want to, you know, want to put it on their body or own things. Mm-hmm. The way I think is I want to make things. Right. I want to make the things that you want to put on your body and own and things of that nature. So I've always been to the inner makings of things. I always took apart things. That was probably the beginning of me being an artist, taking apart everything. My mother she was here right now. She'll tell you I took apart the microwave, the TV, everything you could possibly take apart. I took apart everything in the house, and then I put it back together. It may work, it may not have worked, but it was the vision of seeing inside of this thing. You know what I'm saying? So engineering took a big part of me being an artist because I wanted to know how the inner making of things work. So, you know, art was just something that as a kid I was good at. I could trace, I could follow things, I could understand it, and now my sons are both, my son is 1 year old, he walks around with a crayon all day long. I gotta clean stuff off my walls. And I'm not complaining because, you know, if I was tell him to stop, he probably think he's doing something wrong. But if I support it, it might grow bigger than who I am. You know, you guys might be talking about somebody totally different real soon because this kid's 1 year old with a crayon. I got a 5-year-old does the same thing. He's got an iPad. He's better at iPad than both of you. He's 5 years old. Kick your ass and procreate.
I'm still learning procreate.
He's like, I don't want this no more. Boom, doing hand gestures. He's a beast. But she like, you nurture these things, and you know, that's why God gave me this skill so I can put it on the kids, not just mine, but all these kids, and let them know like being multiverse is okay. You know.
That's right, bro. I will want to wrap this up because I know you got some things.
Oh my
to
God, because Kobe's coming with his feet any minute. What you doing, Black? What you doing? You acting famous, Black? Get downstairs. I'm paying you, you know.
The sparkly sneakers.
Oh man, he had glass on his feet last night. I'm out of here, man. It's 14 karat glass. Come on, Kobe, you done lost your mind. We know you got money, nigga. Stop wearing it. Stop it.
But yeah, tell the good people where they can find you at.
Listen, I am Black Savage, BLAQSAV. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you looking on social media. That's who I am. This summer I'm gonna be teaching at a couple of different programs. We're trying to get a couple mentorships going. So just stay in tune with Cornerstone. Cornerstone is the hub for all black ideas. Come with your black ideas. Come see me. Bring your black ass over here.
I know that's right.
It's all love.
All right, but yeah, thank you for coming. I know you got a lot to get to.
Oh man, the day is full, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming out.
Man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man.
I appreciate it.
Y'all send this nigga a check.
All right, that's a very special Code Extra with Black Sav. Catch y'all on the flip. Peace out, nerds. Later.